Hello, Eurovision fans. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, Eurovision Histories. Today, I want to do another Eurovision Song Battle where I look at two songs from the Eurovision Song Contest and have them fight it out in rounds, looking at different aspects of the song and performance, giving points to the winner, and then in the end, we will have an overall winner. Today, I want to have two of my favorite Portuguese entries ever fight it out, and these are Ai Coração from this year.
Ai, coração, ai, coração.
And Senhora do Mar from 2008. I love both of these songs. Ai Coração seems a bit fresher because it was just revealed as Portugal's representative. And of course, Senhora do Mar has a few years on its back, but has kind of become a classic for me. And they are among my favorite Portuguese entries, along with A Festa and also Todas as Ruas do Amor. By the way, sorry if I'm mispronouncing some of these, but I don't speak Portuguese yet, maybe someday. So let's look at the first aspect that I want to talk about, and that is the staging of the two songs. I really love how Ai Coração's performance and the whole staging kind of reflects what the song is about. You have the restlessness when you're in love, also the euphoria, the dancers kind of representing the crazy feelings she has inside of her because she is in love. And the color scheme with the red is also very fitting. So I really like that staging. However, Senhora do Mar, I just love the drama of this performance, the backings being in different formations, kind of adding to the drama and to the increasing intensity of the song. I really like that. I like that she is in a black dress because the song is about her losing the love of her life. I'll talk about that in the lyrics in a minute. And just this moment when the wind machine kicks in, when the song gets really dramatic and reaches the climax, I think is one of my favorite moments in Eurovision. I still remember seeing it for the first time, like when her dress starts to billow because of the wind. Just a drama that infuses into the whole performance. I love it. And that is why I am giving this point to Senhora do Mar. This was really hard for Ai Coração to win because I just love Senhora do Mar. Now, the performance. I just talked about the staging. Now it's the performance, how the singer performs the song. Mimicat is extremely professional. She has such a tongue-in-cheek and fun and playful spirit that comes across to the viewer, and she performs this song really with a lot of fun and lots of engagement. You kind of understand what the song is about just looking at her. And Vania Fernandes in Senhora do Mar, same thing, kind of a lot of drama infused into this performance. Her facial expressions seem almost angry at times, which fits the meaning of the song, but I think that it could have gone sideways a little bit with the angry expression, but it kind of works for the performance. So here I'm really not sure what to do, so I'm giving 1 point to each of the two songs. Next up, we have the lyrics, and let me get the lyrics of Senhora do Mar, which I just find incredibly beautiful because it's about a woman losing her, I guess, seafaring husband to the sea. And Senhora do Mar, of course, is Lady of the Sea, and the woman is singing to the sea, which is very quintessentially Portuguese to address the sea in your song. And she sings, "Lady of the sea, before you I'm fallen, who comes and takes half of life and peace from this table, from this house, now lost. Love, where are you?" And then, black waters, Aguas Negras. Waves of sorrow have frozen the fire in my eyes. He's not sailing anymore, and nobody sees you crying, Lady of the Sea. Just really beautiful. Same thing, however, for Ai Coração, because it talks about the different states you are in when you're in love, both the physical heart that is beating out of control, and also the metaphorical heart that is kind of given to the person you love. I did an explanation video on the lyrics, so I'm not going to repeat everything. I really, really love them and love all the references to the heart that are in the song and the different rhymes in the song. So I kind of should give this to Ai Coração for being more creative in the songwriting, but actually I am giving this one to Senhora do Mar as well, because I just find these lyrics so beautiful, and it just makes me think of a woman really singing towards the sea with this drama, and I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. But this was very, very close, so Ai Coração could have easily won this as well. The Voice, I think they are both great singers, great performers, vocal performers. Mimicat has shown that in the pre-parties as well, that she is always on point and always has this playful tone in her voice as well as a bit of saudade from, I guess, from the Portuguese, this kind of mixture of happiness and sorrow that only the Portuguese know how to do, I guess. And then Senhora do Mar, Vania Fernandes, is just a great vocal performer. And this is personal to me because I just love, and I'm a sucker kind of for a female dramatic vocal performance. I listened to Celine Dion a lot growing up, which may have played a part. So this point I am giving to Vania Fernandes as well. But this is not supposed to say that Mimicat doesn't sing well. She really, really does, and I really love her voice too. Now, next up, I want to talk about the song, and as I always say, that's the most important part of the Eurovision package, so I've subdivided it into sub-rounds. First of all, melody and hook. I love the rhythm of Ai Coração, and that makes you tab along to it, and it is very infectious, I think, this rhythm and the way she sings it. And how the intensity of the melody also increases and subsides throughout the song, kind of referencing the heart beating faster and slower at times. In Senhora do Mar, I'm just in the melody from the very first moment. I love the instrumentation of that song as well, the traditional elements and instruments. And so this one also very narrowly goes to Senhora do Mar. Now the structure, I think Senhora do Mar is quite a standard ballad structure and also a standard Eurovision structure, which I think is why I fell in love with this entry, just building throughout the song and the big climax at the end that is very Eurovision and very ballad. Ai Coração is a bit more interesting in the way that the song progresses from the slower parts to the quicker parts and the way it relates to the lyrics as well. So this one I am actually giving to Ai Coração. So we are 2 to 5. Then for the originality, well, I mean, as I said, the structure of Senhora do Mar is a bit standard, I would say. So the originality point definitely goes to Ai Coração and Mimicat. And then, last but not least, we have the song overall, which is kind of, how do I feel about the song without looking at all of the details, as I have done in this video. And I have to say that Senhora do Mar just hits me in a place that is very special. It's my favorite song in 2008, and it's probably my favorite Portuguese entry. So I have to give this point to Senhora do Mar as well. So we have a winner of this Eurovision Song Battle, and it is Vania Fernandes with Senhora do Mar. But as I said, I love Mimicat as well. Don't get me wrong. Before you leave, I also have your votes. Thank you so much for voting in the community tab of my channel. Let's see whether you agree with me. And as so often, you do not agree with me because you gave 72% to Ai Coração and only 28% to Senhora do Mar, which may have to do with the fact that Ai Coração was released this year and is just more in people's heads, or because you just disagree with me and you prefer Ai Coração. Thank you so much for listening to the song battle. Want to do more of these also after Eurovision ends. So let me know in the comments which song battles you would be interested in, and I'll see whether I can do that. Thank you so much, and subscribe to my channel. Come back for my next video. Bye bye.